Hello everybody, I am Brightman19 and welcome to episode 23 of our CSA campaign in Empire Total War, Brothers versus Brothers. So I'm going to go down here and just take care of this army. They beat me the last time I tried it. I didn't like that. It's 2050 versus 385. Just to make sure, even though I'm pretty sure a computer, letting it auto-resolve would win it for me, I'm just going to go ahead and do this myself. Gets on my nerves completely. I should not be losing battles like that. Come on now. Oh, look at this. Let's pull these guys back here. Alright, looks like they're ready to start firing. Let's fast forward it and let's move. Oh yeah, now he's broken just as the troops are coming up on top of him. And there they go, getting hit. And we'll just wait for them to enter this zone right now. There he goes, he's shattered. He's broken. If we can get another couple shots into him, we might kill him. That may not happen. Oh, the irregulars right there. We've turned most of them away. Oh, we're a little bit down a hill here. Didn't know that we were all down a little bit of a hill here. It's kind of hard to tell with the rain like it is. You guys should... There they go. Looks like they're all running. End it. Heroic victory. Yep, not a close victory that time. A heroic victory. Yep, there we go. Took them all out. Fix this. Go ahead and have this guy probably marching to there. Same as how this guy has to march to Caracas. I think we could go without the Zuavres. Okay, keep these guys back. These guys need to be getting off over here to Montreal because I know we're going to lose it. No, I mean, if you want to come at that, if you want to come at the spot, come at it. We've got plenty of armies ready to go. There's Great Britain. No, you shouldn't go backwards. Okay, Laredo has a church, and Panama has a state capital. The Centralia Massacre. Let's see. Just more happenings back in Missouri that were atrocities. Like everybody's getting fixed up there. New town. Up here in Iowa. Go and give them a church school. Yeah, that'd help them out. Little Rock, Louisiana. Give them the craft workshop place. There you go.
Yes, sir. Not possible, sir.
Sit here, get that. Come on, Great Britain. You know you don't want to be in this war any longer. Fine, I'm going to do it for payments. Let's see if 10,000 will do it. There you go. That gets us out of the war with them. Payments. There you go. There goes Great Britain out of it. So Great Britain agreed. Now, as for the United States, do I think I could pay my way out of it? I think so. Request peace, request trade agreement, payments. There you go. All right. So we are not at war with the Union anymore. We're just going to come take these two spots left from the Republican Bolivariana de Venezuela, Republica, excuse me, yes, and the Gran Colombia. That's really all we have in front of us now. It's in the turns. Yeah, it's been a bunch of money to get that, but not really using my money on anything. Of course, the Union could have just taken my money. A military alliance with them, and I give them... No. Not going to give you Maryland. The Third Battle of Winchester. Phil Sheridan, the U.S. with a force of 40,000 men strikes Jubal Early's CS 14,000-man Confederate army north of Winchester. Sheridan simply overpowered the Confederates. General Robert E. Rhodes was mortally wounded in the battle. Bloody Bill Anderson, a small Confederate force under Bloody Bill Anderson, attacked Centralia, Missouri. Yep. All right.
Yes.
Let's continue forward. It's just going to take forever to get back in these areas. I want this guy to continue onward up here. Or actually, at least right there. There's a classical university. I don't really think we need that. Not bad. Haiti, would you accept a trade agreement for 10,000? Nope. Alright, we'll end the turn there. Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you Pennsylvania. Sherman's march to the sea. General Sherman continues his march through Georgia to the sea. In the cause of the march, he cuts himself off from the source of supplies, planning for his troops to live off the land. He cuts a path 300 miles in length and 60 miles wide as they pass through the state, destroying factories, bridges, railroads, and crops as they go. Sherman's march through Georgia is subsequently immortalized in the Battle Hymn of the Republic, but serves only to cause bitter hatred for his army throughout the South, and particularly in Georgia itself. There are still people to this day in the state of Georgia where I live that really hate that man. You know, people that, you know, their entire family lost everything. Like, I mean, talking about, you know, wealth beyond slaves and stuff like that. People who were pro-union that lost it, you know, and there's a lot of hate in this state for that man. But you know what? He had to do it. He had to do what he had to do to get through there. Not a Confederate sympathizer in the least, but war is war. How much longer until this is done? 44. That's a while. Okay, he's within striking distance. This guy right here is just taking his sweet time to get there. This is why I need ships. Let's go ahead and put these guys up here. If I need to, I can back them down. Where are the French even situated at? Cayenne, okay. Okay, in the turn, upper... No, you're not getting it. You're lucky I don't come in and lop off parts of New York from you. Yeah, military alliance with the United Provinces, okay. That works. Battle of Tom's Brook. Phil Sheridan orders his cavalry to attack a detachment of Confederate cavalry that has been harassing his column. After a battle that covered almost 10 miles, the Union cavalry stopped, having captured 300 Confederates. And we're kind of in the final days of the Civil War in the teachings here.
At the ready. Forward. March.
Okay, down here.
Ready. Waiting order. Make ready. Battalions ready.
And the turn. No, I'm not going to give you Kentucky and Ohio. Quit asking. If you want this land, you'll have to come try to take it. And I've got more men than you do. Well, I have more... I have better men than you do. Lincoln's reelected. The Republican Party reelects Abraham Lincoln as their presidential candidate. At one point, widespread war weariness in the North made a victory for Lincoln seem doubtful. Additionally, Lincoln's veto of the Wade Davis bill lost in the support of most radical Republicans, who thought Lincoln too lenient in his dealings with the South. However, Sherman's victory at Atlanta does much to boost Lincoln's popularity and helps him to re-election by a wide majority. Yep. There you go. Lincoln getting his re-election. Something that was not a for sure thing. Let us see here. Let's go here. Sure, many of you are through this campaign are learning a lot about the Republican Party, especially during this time in the United States where elections are kind of ongoing and such.
Sir.
I hope that you guys have learned it just to use it to learn actual history, because it is true. That's all I'm hoping it has done. I'm not trying to change anybody over into believing different political beliefs. But there's a lot of, in the United States right now, there's a lot of political upheaval and such over these topics. Not giving you Pennsylvania. But there's a lot of political upheaval in the United States right now. A lot of angry people on both sides. 8th of Bedford Forest Cavalry and 2 captured Union boats move up the Tennessee River to Johnsonville and attack the Union supply depot there, causing major damage. Yep, harried forces everywhere. Anything be done here? No.
Men,
Wow, I love how like Quebec is easily on my side right now.
make ready. March.
Let's continue moving these guys right here.
March.
Not bad. Anything else? Yeah, you can go onto a global trade. Oh, I completely forgot about you. And you. And all this, actually. Yeah, I have construction on. That should have fixed that. Policies, yeah. Plenty of areas still to take over.
Ready for order.
We're probably about 8 turns away from there.
Ready and awaiting order.
3 from there, probably. Probably the next episode I'll win the whole thing unless the Union and Great Britain or somebody attacks me. Or those forces get stopped, which if that's the case, that's going to be a major bummer. The Danville Train. The outbreak of the American Civil War found Danville, Virginia, a thriving community of some 5,000 people. During those years of war, the town was transformed to a strategic center of activity. It is a quartermaster's depot, rail center, hospital station for Confederate wounded, and 6 tobacco warehouses are converted into prisons, housing at one time more than 5,000 captured federal soldiers. However, starvation and dysentery, plus a smallpox epidemic in 1864, caused the death of 14 of these prisoners. The Richmond and Danville Railroad is the main supply route into Petersburg, where Confederate forces are holding their defensive line to protect Richmond. The all-important Danville supply train continues running until General Stoneman's Union Cavalry Corps tear up the tracks to prevent goods and munitions from being transported to the south. Danville becomes the last capital of the Confederate States of America after the fall of Richmond, and it is from here that President Jefferson Davis issues his final presidential proclamation. The final Confederate cabinet meeting is held at the Benedict House in Danville, where Davis and members of his cabinet remain until April 10th, 1865. It's still 1864 in the game. Yeah. Still December, actually.
Sir.
Let's go ahead and move here. Yeah, they moved it to Danville, if I remember if that is correct.
Ready for order.
Good Lord! Look at all these troops. Oh my gosh, they're just all surrounding Bogota. Bogota, whatever.
Ready for battle.
Almost like part of me wants to go here and then come back across and then attack them from both sides. Definitely not going to happen, but maybe they'll attack me now that I see them. Not going to give you the upper areas of Canada. There we go. Okay. I'm going to end this one right here, but it's going to be 3,033 versus roughly like 5,600. So this is going to be like the big one right here to see if we can hold the line and kill off as many of these guys as come at us. So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe check out the link for Discord in the description below, and I'll see you all next time.